Hey everyone, fans have lots of expectations for the upcoming Harry Potter TV show, but today, we're going to explore the things that fans shouldn't be expecting from the show. HBO has announced a brand new Harry Potter TV series that will be true to the book events. While this is excellent news, it's best to manage your expectations to avoid any disappointments. After all, sequels and spin-offs are not always a good idea, especially when it's a franchise as legendary as Harry Potter. Fans may already have their wish lists for the series, I know I do, but today we're gonna focus on things they shouldn't expect from the upcoming Harry Potter TV adaptation. The most popular question surrounding the TV show is whether the original cast members are going to return. The simple answer is no. Fans should not expect to see the original cast reprising any roles. The first reason is that the actors are now too old to play their original characters, and casting them in new roles would likely feel out of place. Since J.K. Rowling is involved in the creation of the show, it's unlikely she'd undermine the legacy of the original movies by recasting the same actors in different roles. Moreover, many original members have already made it clear that they don't mind not reappearing or being included in the TV show. In June 2023, Daniel Radcliffe shared his thoughts on the franchise's new era with comic book. While he fully supports the project, he made it clear he's not actively looking to make a cameo. He said he's excited to see the torch passed, but doesn't feel the need to physically be involved in that process. Of course, cameos are always a possibility, but it's worth noting that since the original saga ended, we've lost several legendary Harry Potter actors. To name just a few, Alan Rickman, who played Professor Snape, passed away in 2016. Robbie Coltrane, who brought Hagrid to life, died in 2022. Michael Gambon, known for his role as Albus Dumbledore, passed away in 2023. Most recently, Maggie Smith, who played Professor McGonagall, also passed away. So the original cast is just out of the question. In fact, fans shouldn't expect casting similar to the movies at all. Since the Harry Potter TV series is going to follow the books closely, the cast will reflect the characters' actual ages in the story, making it more faithful to the original material. This means the actors will be much younger than what we saw in the films. For example, don't expect Dumbledore with a floor-length beard, an old man drawl, or heavy wrinkles. Even Snape is going to appear much younger. He's only 31 in the first book, far from the older, more weathered version portrayed in the movies. The casting for the Harry Potter TV series is shaping up to be quite different from what fans might be expecting. According to the casting call, the creators are searching for the main trio and are open to casting anyone who fits the role, regardless of their gender identity, race, color, or disability. Reports even suggest that Snape will be played by an African-American actor. While this is a fantastic step forward for inclusivity, it also means fans really shouldn't expect their favorite characters to look exactly the way they did in the original movies. The creators' promise to stay true to the 7 books carries significant implications, especially when it comes to the pacing of the Harry Potter TV series. Was there fast-paced, dramatic storytelling? Each scene felt bigger and more intense than the last. However, this was largely because the movies had to condense 7 books into a total runtime of roughly 7 hours, leaving little room for slower, more detailed moments. To manage time, many scenes were cut in favor of plot-driven, high-stakes scenes, which naturally sped up the pace. That fast storytelling is a big part of why younger viewers really loved the films. However, fans really shouldn't expect the same fast-paced storytelling from the TV show. According to reports, each book will be given an entire season, with roughly 6 hours dedicated to each one. While this is great news for book purists who want every detail brought to life, it also puts the Harry Potter TV show at risk of feeling kinda drawn out. Fans should prepare for a much slower, less action-packed adaptation that takes its time to explore characters, subplots, and the rich details of the wizarding world. Whether that's a good thing or bad, I'm gonna leave that for you to decide. When it comes to the plot, the Harry Potter movies left many questions unanswered and didn't dive deeply into subplots that were fully explored in the books. The good news is that the TV show will have the opportunity to cover all the missing material. However, some fans might be expecting more details about Dumbledore's backstory with Grindelwald. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the TV show won't explore that much more than the movies did. The reason for this is that the plot was largely left unexplored in the Harry Potter books. While hints about Dumbledore's complex relationship with Grindelwald and his tragic past are discussed and explored in the Deathly Hallows, the details are pretty sparse. J.K. Rowling only expanded on this storyline later through interviews and the Fantastic Beasts movie series, which focus heavily on Dumbledore's connection with Grindelwald. Fans hoping for more insights will need to rely on the Fantastic Beasts films or Rowling's additional commentary outside the main series. When it comes to spin-offs or sequels, there's always a big risk of ruining the original. The same applies to Harry Potter. While some fans have high expectations, it's worth preparing for the worst. The adaptation is a TV show after all, and considering the Harry Potter movies weren't shot in the 80s or 90s, the creators already did a solid job with SFX, video editing, and production design. So what can the TV show do differently to really justify its existence? Well, honestly, the answer remains pretty unknown, but one thing is certain: comparisons are gonna be inevitable, and fans really should brace themselves. The Harry Potter TV show may not be as good as, or anywhere near better than, the movies. Fans shouldn't expect the same magic they felt from the original castle, cast members, iconic dialogues, or even the atmosphere that made the films so unforgettable. There's a solid reason to believe the Harry Potter TV show may struggle to take off. The Fantastic Beasts movies, set in the same wizarding world, didn't perform particularly well at box office or with audiences. This suggests that many Potterheads may be over new adaptations and prefer to revisit the original movies for that irreplaceable magical experience. While the TV show has the advantage of being a direct adaptation of the books, fans really should temper their expectations for an overwhelming reception to avoid potential disappointments. While the soundtrack may not be that big of a deal for some fans, true Potterheads like me are gonna recognize the iconic tune anywhere. The orchestral piece was originally composed by John Williams and was titled Hedwig's Theme. Unfortunately, guys, fans shouldn't expect the same original soundtrack or theme of Harry Potter in the TV show. The announcement teaser did play John Williams' iconic theme, but Warner Bros. Later hinted that the score may not be used in the TV show. The company explained that the use of the original music and logo was simply a placeholder, as Warner Bros. Discovery hadn't yet produced new material for the Harry Potter reboot and used existing content to promote the TV series. Whether that's going to be disappointing or not, it is something that fans should prepare themselves for. The iconic music has been synonymous with Harry Potter for years, creating an instantly recognizable tune that's closely tied to the franchise's legacy. The lack of new material at this stage suggests that the TV series is still in its early stages, and fans shouldn't expect immediate continuity with the films. This could mean a shift in tone or style as the creators build something fresh for the small screen. So what do all of you think about these points? Will the Harry Potter TV show capture the true essence of the book? Or is it better to lower your expectations now? Well, let us know in the comments down below how you feel about creators adapting Harry Potter into a TV show. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like to support the channel, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. I'll catch you in the next one.